Did you know there are more obese people than the people who die for the hunger in the world? This is something we need to debate and consider. But did you know there are also tools that can help us to resolve these problems? The first and the most important tool is sustainable development. The United Nations Organization defined it as development that meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Other sources complement that is necessary to develop strategies to improve the well-being of the entire world. For this, we have to use unlimited resources in what is safe to invest, create, live, explore, and develop. Based on this, what does sustainable development mean to you? For me, it's the most important action we can do to help our world and evolve, but not in a technological way. I mean, a humanitarian way. And we can obtain peace, harmony, no poverty, security, food and water, human rights, democracy, and governability. For that, the United Nations Organization has presented 17 goals to make this big change. We need to prepare a future generation in order to have an inclusive and impactful world. After this brief explanation, do you remember the initial question? Did you know there are more obese people than the people who die for the hunger in the world? We need to take some time to think. What are we doing wrong for these issues to happen? For that, I want to focus on the second Sustainable Development Goal from the United Nations Organization, Zero Hunger. For me, it's the most important. Why? Because while you buy fast food and you waste it, more than 850 million people die of hunger. But don't worry, it is not your fault. This is not my fault. This is nobody's fault. Instead of looking at guilty, we should ask ourselves, how can we help? Or what happened if that person was me?